So my last video was a video about me talking about all the things that I did for the first year playing this game, and then mentioning a few things that I wanted to do in the game in 2023. One of those things was an ultimate raid, specifically the weapons Refrain ultimate. I wanted to start with this one because they have the best looking weapons, but a lot of people also say it's a good one to start off with. As you can see by the title, that goal has already been accomplished about 2 weeks later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my experiences with it, and I'm probably just going to let the rest of the run play because it's about a 15-minute fight. And I do not have 15 minutes of talking in me, so I'll talk for a bit and then I'll just let the rest of the fight play when I run out of things to say. But yeah, this has been the most fun thing that I have done in the game so far, because I do like the idea of a 15-minute fight where there's all these different mechanics that you need to learn and practice. Everybody has their own role and their own job that they need to do, and you all have to sort of come together and do everything properly to get the clear. And just seeing the practice evolve from Garuda to getting to Ifrit and then Titan and going all the way up to the end and then finally putting a whole run together was so cool, because this was the first sort of difficult kind of content that I've done. I haven't done Extreme or Savage to this day. I did skip out on it completely, which was completely against what a lot of people told me in my comment section, and I completely understand why. Obviously it's going to introduce me to better gear, better skills. I did try doing the 5th Circle Savage in Party Finder, and I think the furthest I got was Devour, and then after that no party that I tried got to Devour before it disbanded and people left out of impatience, this, that, or the other. So I just gave up on it and I just said, I'm not doing this for 4 different fights. I've got no one to do it with. So I just thought, I'm going to watch a guide for the ultimate that I want to complete. I'm going to practice it a bunch, and let's hope no one notices that I've not done Savage. But yeah, this was the first piece of relatively difficult content that I've done where, you know, everything sort of needs to go correctly, everyone needs to do their own thing. And for a good 3 days, I was doing clear runs, and none of them resulted in clears. That was one of my frustrations with doing it on Party Finder. The thing is, not everybody is truthful about what point of the fight they're comfortable with. I tried doing a lot of runs where people would join and they would sort of fail on a certain mechanic every single time we got there, like Predation, which in a clear run you should probably know what to do at that mechanic, right? Like, mistakes are fine, mistakes are completely fine. I make mistakes all the time in the runs. Eventually, you know, doing them so much, eventually you are going to make mistakes, but doing the same thing wrong every single time usually results in, you know, a run failing for whatever reason, and then people leave out of frustration, and then the whole party disbands, and then you've got to wait in Party Finder for hours again just for the same thing to happen. But yesterday I made a Party Finder, a bunch of people joined, and we got to end rage on the first pull. And we just tried again for a few more attempts, and then we got the clear. And I was so happy. I don't want to tell you how much I have been practicing this fight since I started. The thing is, there is a new ultimate coming out in like 2 weeks, and there's a new patch coming out tomorrow, so I thought when those things come out, there's probably not going to be a lot of people doing this one for a while. So I grinded it, I learned it as fast as I possibly could, and I hosted clear runs for so long, for a good few days. Overall, it was a fantastic experience. I'm on Chaos, the Chaos Data Center, but I went to Light to do all these runs because I was following the Light Party Does Ultimate strategy, so I just thought I'd go over there to do it. And I've made just as much of a friends list on Light than I had on Chaos over the past year. There's just so many cool people that you run into more than once because they're doing the same thing as you. They're joining runs or hosting them every single day until they get the clear. But overall, it was a very fun fight to learn. It's a fantastic ultimate to start off with if you're wondering, you know, which one you should start with. You just have to practice it a bunch to really get used to all the little, you know, techniques to dodge everything, like landslides. I messed up a lot on landslides and Titan knockback and stuff, but again, the more you do it, the more it becomes very consistent. What do I want to do next in the game? Well, I'm going to be doing another ultimate this year. Probably going to be the Coil of Bahamut. I'm not going straight into that though. I will be doing the current Savage tier first. I skipped out on it, but I actually feel like I can get through it this time, and I think I should get through it. And I'm going to time the next ultimate so that I can grind it and not be on a tight schedule where there's another ultimate coming out in just a couple of weeks time. On top of that, I'm going to be doing a bunch of reclears for this ultimate because I like so many of the weapons. The first one I got, by the way, if you're wondering, is the Summoner weapon because that's just my main job. But I'd say the Dark Knight weapon is my favorite, so I have to do reclears to get some of those. That said though, I think that is everything I have to say. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know how far this dialogue is going to get into the video, but I'm just going to let the rest of the run play. I look forward to doing more videos. I'll probably do some on the Savage fights that I do and the next ultimate. I don't know, I'm gonna do a bunch more videos on this game. This is not the only game I'll be doing videos on, right? I do want to do other videos on other games, but I think I do want to make this content a lot more often. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you spot any mistakes that I make in the run and how I can improve as a player. And I will see you all in my next video.